I thought Clemson played great today. I thought their defense was tremendous, and I thought they got some good looks. They knocked down some shots in the first half. I thought if we could have made 2 or 3 shots from the perimeter in the first half and kept it somewhere in range, that we'd play better in the second half. We played better in the second half, but I give Clemson a tremendous amount of credit. They played very well on both ends of the court, and made some shots, and that's always helpful in this game. Questions?
Jim, what did they do on Trevor and Mike?
They just stayed with him. They played him the same way that St. John's and a couple other teams have, and they just kept a guy with him, and they didn't leave him, and they did a good job with him. He got a couple good looks early, and that was about it.
Coach, did you ever think about coming out of the zone before you did?
Yeah, in 1987 I did. We play one defense, sir, and everybody knows that. So then if you know that, why would you ask me that?
Well, I know you started
Why we press. We do press.
Jim, how would you assess kind of the defense? Do you think you guys played okay, or?
No, the first half we allowed them to get some shots, and they made them. The second half we moved up a little bit, did a little bit better job, but the offensive rebounding was the game. When we stopped them in the first half 3 or 4 times in a row, we did play good defense, stopped them, and they got 4 putbacks. They had 20 points, second chance points, I think, offensive rebound points, and we haven't really had that happen this year. They just this was really the first game where we got really hurt on the boards. Again, they're a good rebounding team, and they did a good job on the boards against us. There's no question about that. That was a big factor, I thought. And our inability to make shots and their job on the offensive board. I mean, they made some shots, but it was more the offensive boards that hurt us today.
Jim, do you think you guys are still adjusting to McCullough's?
Well, no, I don't think that is a factor. I mean, we need another guy. I mean, that's what you never can adjust to that. We played well against Wake Forest, really well. But for us to play well, Trevor and Mike have to score. And when they don't score, we're going to have problems. We don't have other options. Caleb he does some crazy stuff. It's just normal for a freshman, but he was more aggressive in the second half, and he got in the lane, and he got some good shots. And he has to really continue to do that, because we're getting no scoring out of Ronnie at all. He can't make a shot. So we've got to get something more from Caleb in those situations.
Do you feel like having to play Roberson 36 minutes instead of McCullough handicaps your offense?
Well, McCullough's a very good player. We miss him. He averaged, early in the year he averaged 14, but he still averaged 10 points, 7, 8 rebounds a game for the year. You can't replace that. We can't. Not many people can. We certainly can't. But there's nothing we can do about that.
Jim, it was another double-double for Keene. I mean, he's just been solid all year long.
Well, he's not in the top 25 in the country. He can't be that good. He's probably the best center in the country. That's all I can say. Based on his numbers, what he's doing, he's been tremendous. I mean, they're doubling him every time. They're fouling him every play, and he just keeps playing good. He's just playing unbelievable.
As far as the guys getting off the bench, is it really just a matter of them not being able to score?
Look at the stat sheet. Figure that out.
I'll take that as a yes.
Just look at the stat sheet.
Anything else, guys? Thank you, Coach.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.